How Princess Charlotte and Princess Anne's relationship deepened after the coronation. The grand halls of Buckingham Palace were alive with an electric energy on the day of Princess Charlotte's coronation. As the young royal ascended the throne, the weight of her new role was palpable. But through the pomp and circumstance, one relationship shone brighter than the rest: the bond between the newly crowned Queen Charlotte and her aunt, Princess Anne. Their connection had always been strong, forged over years of shared experiences and mutual respect. But in the wake of Charlotte's coronation, that bond deepened in a way that surprised even those who knew them best. It was a relationship that would prove invaluable in the challenging days and weeks ahead. But before we continue, please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you will never miss out any of our updates. In the months leading up to the coronation, Charlotte had leaned heavily on Princess Anne's wisdom and guidance. As the older royal who had navigated the complexities of the monarchy and provided a steady, calming presence for her niece during the whirlwind of preparations, Anne really took Charlotte under her wing, recalled a palace insider. She understood how overwhelming it must have been for Charlotte, going from a relatively private life to being thrust into the spotlight as the monarch, and made sure Charlotte knew she could come to her with any questions or concerns. That mentorship proved crucial on the day of the ceremony itself. As Charlotte processed down the aisle of Westminster Abbey, the weight of history upon her shoulders, it was Anne's steadying presence by her side that offered her strength and comfort. You could see the two of them exchanging a look, almost like they were sharing a private joke, the insider continued. It was as if Anne was telling Charlotte, "You've got this. I'm right here with you." In the aftermath of the coronation, that bond only grew stronger. Charlotte now faced the daunting task of navigating her new role, of learning to wield the power and influence that came with being the sovereign. And at every turn, Anne was there to provide guidance, to lend an ear, to remind Charlotte that she was not alone. There's a real sisterly dynamic between them, the source revealed. Anne has been through so much. She's weathered so many storms. She knows exactly what Charlotte is going through, and she's made it her mission to help her sister-in-law weather this transition. That support was tested in the months that followed, as Charlotte grappled with the heavy burden of the crown. There were moments of uncertainty, of self-doubt, when the young queen wondered if she was truly up to the task. But through it all, Anne was a steadfast pillar of strength and reassurance. Anne would just listen, without judgment, without trying to impose her own opinions, the insider said. She'd offer advice, of course, but mostly she'd just be there, reminding Charlotte that she didn't have to go through this alone. It was a bond forged in the crucible of the monarchy, one that deepened with each challenge overcome, each crisis averted. And as the two women navigated the choppy waters of royal life side by side, their respect and admiration for one another only grew. There's a real sense of sisterhood between them now, the source concluded. They've been through the fire together and come out the other side stronger for it. It's a relationship that will only continue to blossom in the years to come. Indeed, as Queen Charlotte's reign unfolds, the world will no doubt witness the fruits of this remarkable bond. For in a world that can be cold and unforgiving, the unwavering support of a trusted confidant is an invaluable asset, one that the young monarch has been blessed to find in her aunt Anne.